so excited because I decided I'm gonna do, a couple of more episodes of the ride-in, just really give you guys some substance, some things that you can think about on your ride into work. I'm super excited for 2018, and to start off 2018. I want to really grasp the concept of how to access your greatness, how to access your own personal greatness. We all can access greatness, but we have to find out what exactly is in us that is great and what value do we bring to this earth here. Now, I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. I believe that he died and rose on the third day. He died for my sins. Through him, I have everlasting life. And by his stripes, we are healed. And through his blood, we are covered. And by everything that Jesus Christ has established here on earth, we have access to in this world. And by believing in Jesus Christ, I believe that is how we truly access our full greatness. You hear scholars and philosophers and all kinds of scientists and people of the world saying that certain habits that you must have to access greatness. One, you must have complete confidence in yourself. The Bible talks about speaking faith over yourself. They talk about speaking affirmation and encouragement. It's the same thing. Speaking those things that be not as though they already are is ideal, is very essential for you to access your full greatness. Next part is having a higher belief. They say believing in something will motivates people and pushes them towards achieving greatness, whether it's a God, whether it's this, that, or the other. When it back to the Bible, I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and I believe that God is the creator of all things, right? So at its core, having a belief system that you are committed to is another way to access your greatness. However, I'm a firm believer that through Jesus Christ is the ultimate access for greatness. That is what I believe, and that is what I hold to be true in my heart. Now, accessing your greatness. Now, what does that look like? What value do you bring to this world? I believe that everybody was strategically designed by God to fulfill a certain purpose in this world, in this life. So we must find our purpose. We're always seeking, trying to get understanding, trying to find what it is our life journey has to hold. What is life all about? That's a great question, right? What is life all about? Why are we here? I believe we are here to fill a greater purpose. Everything in this life is not about us. It is truly about God's design for creation, for humanity. Now we have to find where we fit in that creation. And that's how we can access our greatness. Once we come into the knowledge of who we truly are in God and truly are in this world, and we're able to access our full potential in this life, then I believe that we have what it takes to access full greatness. Now, full greatness is an understanding of who we are as a people, understanding our limitations and ability, and I believe through God, total faith in him allows us to access a greater understanding of life. Access a greater understanding of life. Once we have a greater understanding of life, then we can access full greatness. For example, you guys hear me talk all the time about being creators, right? Well, as creators, we have the ability to what? Create. If you're a creator, you have ability to create. We have brains simply to create things. We just have ideas after ideas. And oftentimes, we let our ideas go to the grave. There are so many ideas that are left in the grave that are now being manifested because people didn't believe in themselves. They didn't have the confidence in themselves to do what God had placed in them to do. Now, you're sitting on something right now. I believe that every single person has something in them, some drive, something that gets them out of bed every morning, something that motivates them. And I believe that every person has an intricate idea, a technology, a resource, some substance, something of value that they can bring to this world. Now, what we have to do is have the confidence to bring bring that thing to life. Oftentimes, even with myself, idea would just drop into my head like that, just drop in, and I will have to write it down so I don't lose it. Because sometimes, if I forget to write it down, it goes in the brain and goes out, and I just lose it, and I cannot get it back. But then when it comes back, it's because somebody else has already created an idea into something. So many people have so many wealth and riches, and people get mad at them for being successful because they don't have the drive to be successful, when all along they have what it takes lying inside of them. You want to be a millionaire, you can do it. You want to be the healthiest person in the world, you can do it. You want to be the most motivated, most prestige person, you can do it. You want to be most educated, you can do it. Whatever you desire to do, you can do it. Want to be the best minister of the gospel, preacher, whatever it is, I believe that you can do it if you apply yourself and believe in yourself. And sometimes we hinder our own selves by doubting our capabilities. We hinder our own selves by doubting in our belief system. For example, God will speak to us, God will give us revelation, God will let us know simply what He has for us. And we will declare it, we will decree it, we will speak it, we will receive it, but at the end of the day, we won't believe it. And when we don't believe what God truly has for us, then we miss out. I can sit here on ride-in after ride-in, giving you guys a good word, giving you guys a good message, but if you guys don't get it, if you guys don't understand it, it's pointless for you. It's pointless for me too if I'm not living what I believe. You know, and one thing that's motivated me is I have confidence that I would take to be a millionaire, but I would never teach on how to become a millionaire until I make my first million. A lot of times people preach and teach what they don't have already manifested. They say live holy, live saved, and they're still living a corrupt life. They say do this and you become wealthy, and they have $0 in their bank account. They say don't get a job, blah 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 blah, and they're working a 9 to 5 every day. People have a miscued look on reality. They want to think that they're giving people what they need, but they can tell when it's authentic and they can tell when it's not authentic. The authentic you is living and preaching your life. Whatever you say, whatever you think, whatever it is, your aura, whatever your being is you. What I mean by that, what you speak over yourself, what you think about yourself, what you say, what you do, it molds your life. It shapes your life into what it is that your life is going to be. So, if you're, a negative person, your life is going to produce negativity. If you're a person that doesn't bear fruit or speaks against your own self, you will never be successful. If you're always doubting yourself, if you're never believing in yourself, you will never reach your goals. You will never do what it is that you truly believe in your heart that you can do. But I'm here to tell you today that it takes one simple thing: speaking faith over your life. This is how you access greatness. How you access greatness is knowing what you don't see, believing what you cannot see. And it's really hard it's a hard concept because you go in life day to day, living life, experiencing the same things, doing the same things over and over again and over and over again, and you never think that your life can change. But I'm a firm believer that through greatness that lies within us, through Jesus Christ, we have the ability that as He shaped this world and formed this world and created it, we can create. Because He will give us what to say and what to speak into the atmosphere that will change our lives. I'm speaking things over right now. I'm speaking, riches upon riches. I'm speaking mission trips into my lives where millions will be saved. I'm speaking millions will be deposited into my account. I'm speaking houses, so many houses that I'll be able to bless people. I'm speaking things over my life. That way, God is going to give me the resources, the technologies, the abilities, the networks to connect with certain people, to connect with certain things in order for those things to manifest. Because you say, hey, I want to get in shape. All right. Next thing you know, you start researching how to get in shape. You look up gyms. Oh, this is the best gym. I go to this gym, start working out. You get connected with somebody at that gym. They're like, oh, I do nutrition, I do this and that and the other. Oh, okay. Well, that's good and all. So now you got a gym membership. You got somebody that is professional when it comes to meals and nutrition and everything else like that. Next thing you know, you guys are going into business together, and you guys have your own workout regimen going. You're training and teaching other people. So now, because you spoke something into your life, it's manifested through you. And now you are the source that people need to get to where you are. God didn't create us to glorify in ourselves. God created us to be an asset to this world that other people will have life through him, that other people will achieve what they need because we did what we needed to do. So many people are, for example, I'll just use this example. I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that book just opened my mind up, opened my eyes up to see so many things I had to shift about my way of thinking that is putting me in a place where I'll be living that certain lifestyle. So I forget the author of that book, but because he wrote that book, me and a lot of other people were blessed by that book are now owning businesses and starting to have resources and starting to be financially free because somebody did what they were supposed to do. Had he not wrote that book, I would have to wait for somebody else to write that same information and get that information from him. But because he wrote that book, other people read that book and wrote their own variations of that book. But if he didn't write that book, a lot of people would have had not that inspiration to do what they're called to do. Had I not made this video, had I not started this series, some people would have missed out on what God needed for them to have in that time. So I pray that this encourages you on this morning. How to access greatness. How to access greatness is to have total confidence in yourself. Speaking things over your life that you would never thought possible. Speaking nothing but positivity. Getting rid of all the negativity, all the trash, even the people that don't speak what you need to speak, the people that don't speak life, the people that speak broke when you want to be rich, the people that speak unhealthy when you want to be healthy. You gotta get those people out your life. You gotta separate yourself. You gotta find new people to talk to, new networks, new places to go. That's gonna produce the life that you want to have. Whether it be even if you have to change your worship environment, how you worship, how you talk to God, how you fellowship with the believers of Christ. You gotta change it up. You gotta change it up. If you're doing the same routine, and as 2007, if you came into 2018 doing the exact same thing as you did in 2017, at the end of the year, you're going to have the same results. If you were broke at the end of 2017 and you're doing the same thing in 2018, you're going to be broke at the end of 2018. If you're unhealthy or you have struck with illness and overweight and you want to get it right, and you're doing the same thing you did in 2017, you're going to look exactly the same way. You're going to do the exact same thing in 2018. Whatever it is in your job, if you're giving the same effort in your job in 2017, and you give the same effort in 2018, you're going to have the same position. They're not going to look at you to elevate you. They're not going to look at you for promotion. They're going to say, okay, this person is doing the bare minimum. They're doing what they did always. They're not giving more. They're not putting more effort. So we're going to pay them the same. We're going to give them the same job. We're going to keep them where they're at. But this person over here that's doing more above and beyond, we want to hire them now. We want to promote them. We want to elevate them immediately. Because God is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So that's how you access greatness. Diligently seek the Lord. Have utmost confidence in yourself. Speak things into the atmosphere that you want to happen as if it's already happening, and I guarantee you, you will get the resources, the thoughts, the ideas, the technologies to bring those things to this world, to this earth. I guarantee you, I believe it. I believe that with my whole heart, that if you change the way you think about yourself, change the way you speak over yourself, you will have access to greatness. Whatever greatness looks like to you, a fulfilled life, wealth, riches, resources, health, whatever greatness is to you. You do these simple things, and I guarantee you your life will change. As always, thank you for joining me on the ride in. Be encouraged, be blessed, be inspired, and go forth and live the life that God called you to live. Share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will be blessed. Yeah. I'll finish this video now.